Hey everybody, Weasem here. It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2015. Been confusing my days here lately, but I believe that is correct. Wednesday the 11th. Almost Valentine's Day. That, of course, will be on Saturday. Now, as you can see here on the pool table, Love Potion Pop Fizz, he is pretty much available everywhere at this point in time. So if you have not jumped on that, I suggest you do so. Perfect Valentine's Day gift for your favorite Portal Master. Now, way back, probably 3 weeks ago, we took a look at this little gizmo here, which is, of course, the Skylanders, nearly said Skytones, Valentine's Day mailbox. There are also a nice selection of Skylanders Valentine's Day cards, if you're so inclined. Maybe the kids have a party Friday or something along those lines. So keep that in mind. Chase McCain is hidden right there. That is my Tech Trap, the flying helmet. It's pretty much the extent of what I've been able to find of the Wave 3 traps outside of 2 fire ones. So always looking, not finding, but that's the way it goes. On the bright side, if you don't find him initially and it takes me until maybe, I don't know, August to find him, maybe I can pick him up at a lower price or something. So that said, I'll get that unboxed here pretty soon. Should have been done already. That said, made a video yesterday covering not only the Valentine's Day updates, but also the Easter updates. We've got Excellent Weeruptor, we've got Power Punch Pet Vac, and a surprise Easter Bunny Earth Trap on the horizon. So that's big news. Other big news, there was a Crayola Color Alive starter pack coming. Same contents as a standard starter pack. You can color it in, and then in addition to that, those special crayons that kind of have the augmented reality, you can actually find pretty soon after that. I think they're coming in April, the starter packs, but I think sometime after that you can actually find standard coloring books that will make use of the same augmented reality. Something that you can find starting on Valentine's Day or on my pool table, since it got sent out early, is this. Several different varieties of General Mills cereals, which, by the way, have the box tops for education, which is nice. My nephew's school used those. They have Skylanders Skystones. This is a physical Skystones. It's been immensely popular. The one complaint on the 3DS version that I get from people over and over is they wish that there were more people with the 3DS version so they could go online and battle more people. There's a couple of exclusive stones, I believe. So this kind of might generate that hype. I don't know. You can now enjoy your cereal and play around with Skystones in the morning. So we're going to take a good look at this. Obviously open up. It was really hard, I've got to tell you. I didn't have a clue this was coming out. I was actually planning, I make my grocery runs usually Thursday nights. That's what I was going to do tomorrow night. And I was actually going to make the rounds. Honey Nut Cheerios, which is my breakfast cereal of choice as of late. That's what I was actually going to look for. That is one of the cereal varieties that has Skystones inside. There's 4 sets, but again, we're going to cover that in just a second. I will set that down. It's really not much I can do for you with everyone in place there, but we did get a little official flyer here with it, so I'll go ahead and read that for you. Greetings, Portal Masters. Boom. Big news for Portal Masters everywhere. Activision and General Mills have partnered to bring Skylanders to breakfast tables with select Big G cereals. This is actually kind of hard to believe, but apparently this is the first time there's been an Activision game kind of promoting itself through the goodness it is a breakfast cereal. Going back on my childhood, it was always cool. You get like, little Hot Wheels cars or, some immensely popular toy at the time, and it might sway you to purchase a cereal that you've never had or don't really think you'll like, but it has something cool inside. Then people kind of got away from that. It's kind of come back here in recent years, but it's kind of hard to believe that throughout all this time there's not really been anything up until this point. So kind of a cool deal there. But let's see here. Beginning February at Walmart and arriving in March at other participating retailers across North America. Now this I didn't have access to, that information. And participating retailers, that's pretty much freaking everywhere has cereal, So it's not like this is some fifth world, unregulated. There's pretty much 2 or 3 big name cereal companies. This is one of them. So your local grocery store, whatever it may be, the convenience store closest to your house, they're all probably going to have this stuff available. But this does say beginning in February at Walmart and then arriving in March at other participating retailers. Fans will find Skylanders Skystones packs inside their favorite cereal boxes. Within specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, awesome. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, used to love this stuff when I was a little kid. I probably still do. Reese's Puffs, which aren't bad. It's one of those things. I remember when that first came out, I was like, oh, Reese's Cups, in a cereal. It was kind of like Cookie Crisp type, mentality I had at the time. Tricks, never really eaten Tricks, but I had a few friends that did. Lucky Charms, I still get Lucky Charms from time to time. And more while supplies last, kids or / adults, I'm adding that myself, will find one of 4 sets of Skylanders Skystones and a game board on the back. Yes, that's there. Didn't show it to you because you need to hear the information first. Each set of Skylanders Skystones contains 10 cards, 2 of which are special ultra-powerful boss villains that will unlock exclusive content in the free Skylanders collection ball tab. Now, I'm still not sure if they mean that only the 2 villain cards will. I'm thinking that's what's implied here, but I will double check that for you. I do have the collection vault. So go grab some milk and enjoy the enclosed box of Big G cereal Skylanders Skystones Battle On. And that's actually what I will do. I can tell you, it's always cool to get deliveries when you don't, expect anything. I didn't know if it was going to be like wave 4 or what, and then I was kind of like, hey, this feels like cereal, and it was. So that's it. This is what the Cinnamon Toast Crunch box is going to look like. Again, the big deal here, there are 4 different sets, so a total of 40 cards essentially. And assuming you can find it, I don't know if they divide them by cereal, if they just at random do them. You could buy 4 boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and have the complete set. It's one of those deals if you got friends at school, co-workers in the office, buddies at the retirement home. I don't know who all's into this stuff. If you have a bigger network of people and you get like the second exact same deck of cards and then the third exact same deck, and then someone you might know could have the same problem but with a different deck, you can start trading around and you'll eventually help each other complete the sets. So, don't know how long this will run, and people were scalping the freaking fruit snacks, which I've still yet to find a Spyro box, and yes, I do look weekly. If people scalp these things, that is just, you're an idiot. I mean, if you're going to the store and you don't have a job, and yet you're using whatever source of income you have to purchase all of the cereal because you're going to get Skystone sets to sell on eBay, you really need to be slapped and reevaluate what you do with your life. And the sad thing is, there are people that buy from said individuals, and that's what really just racks my brain. I cannot fathom paying more than face value for a box of cereal, a bag of chips, or fruit snacks. That just really is mind-boggling to me. Now, a chased variant of your favorite character, I understand it, but I mean, we're talking about cereal, folks. If any one of my subscribers goes out and pays $25 for a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I don't know what to tell you. The good news is it is a wide variety. Hopefully there's not like some huge deal. This is intended to just be something fun. You can have your cereal, you can play the game with your kids, with your friends. Whatever the setting may be, it's intended to just be fun. Is it collectible? Yes, but the bottom line, this is supposed to be fun. Please keep it that way. And if people do put these on eBay, don't buy them. And then they will quit. And they will be stuck with more cereal than they can eat. And Skystones that they'd have no use for because they already have a complete set. So, just be smart with your money. It doesn't grow on trees, although it is printed from them. That said, this is again what it looks like. Right here, free Skystones game inside. 4 card sets to be collected. They actually look pretty nice based on that. Now, coming around, something else we need to cover. Let's see here. Money-saving coupons inside. $1 off a Skylanders Trap Team figure, so that's kind of a big deal. Every little bit helps. And again, $10 off a Trap Team starter pack, which, speaking of, starter packs are on sale for Trap Team right now. Various retailers, we're talking half off, roughly $39, $34.99 some places. And all other starter packs are like, we're talking, I've seen some brand new, like $9.99. Giants, SSA, I think I've seen like some Swap Force ones for like $19. That's really, really good value. And it's not Black Friday. Now the back side here, this is pretty cool. You've got the Skylanders Trap Team logo. We got Gusto, Snapshot, Wildfire. There we have Full Blast Jet Vac. We've got Torch. Coming around on this side, we've got Wolfgang. We've got Chompy Mage, we've got Chef Pepperjack, and the Golden Queen. Here kind of inlaid on the board, you've got Chopper. We can see Batspin, which she is coming 1-2 a box in Wave 4, along with High Five. We've got Food Fight. We have got Chaos right there. Chompy, looks to be a Chompy kind of behind him or shadowing him. We got Wallop over here. Echo, she's coming very soon. Fizzy Frenzy Pop Fizz, perhaps Love Potion this time of year. And it's really actually a pretty slick looking board, obviously 3x3. We got the red team here. And if we flip it around, you have got the blue team. Now, without further ado, what I was trying to say earlier, the one thing that really sucked about getting this, and this is a true story, I was very, very hungry at work today. And I opened this up when it was brought in, and it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I was like, oh, sweet, I'll just eat some of this. And I thought, wait, that'd kind of ruin the, unboxing of the showcase if I've, already torn into it, and no one would believe that I didn't look at the cards. So I held out against my, desire to actually eat something. I held out, and I did not open this, although I wanted to. I'm probably going to haul this back to work with me, just in case I'm hungry tomorrow. But right there, we've got $10 off your starter pack. Let's just go ahead and pull this out. I don't know if they believe this or not. There we go. So, of course, you got to go inside the cereal there. But let's take a look at the coupons for you. We'll kind of pop this out. Top one is $10 off your starter pack. Bottom one is $1 off, of course, your Trapmaster figures. Now, cool thing here, and this seems minor, but some people do stupid things. The coupons are on the front side of the box, so you're going to be cutting this out. Why is that important? Because if they would have printed them on the board side, that would have been sad. That would have made them kind of impossible to use if you wanted to keep the board. Now, obviously, right here with the scissors, you can cut this out. In all honesty, while you're using the box of cereal, or maybe even when you're done with it, you don't have to cut it out. You can actually keep it like this. You can put your cards inside, whatever floats your boat. But we will set that down. And now I'm finally going to open these. You can see the Skystones tucked away right in there. It looks like we have got Crypt King, so that's kind of cool. It's been a while since I've opened a bag of cereal. I'm trying to avoid Cinnamon Toast Crunch all over the pool table. We pulled it off fairly easily. It's like riding a bicycle kind of situation. Alright, now, there's of course some cinnamony goodness on this. But you know what? I'm actually going to go wipe that off. No, I won't. That's live action. I don't plan this stuff out. I just do it. We'll go ahead and kind of scrape some of that back off. I want it in the bottom of the bowl with my milk is ultimately where we'd like that to wind up. Let's just open this up. Again, it is sealed up, so that's kind of cool. There's a foil tape in there. I don't know if that would set off a detector or exactly what that's designed to do. Alright, so let me wipe my hands on my jeans. That's why I wear them, I suppose. It's like a napkin on my legs. Alright, so Crypt King is actually on this box. Now, if he's on every box, possibly. Is he only on select boxes? Possibly. I don't know, because this is the only one I've got, so that will be interesting to see. Let's see here. This is Chomp Crank. Can't get that to focus, really. Let me just slide it over here. Enter this unlock code in the Skylanders collection vault. So, I've kind of already showed you that, sadly, but I don't know, maybe it's for everyone. Right here. The origins of Skystones go way back to the days of the benevolent ancients. While experimenting with early portal technology and magic, they discovered a form of enchanted stone that would allow anything painted on it to become real. The ancients worried that this power might fall into the wrong hands, so they turned it into a strategy game purely for fun and leisure. And again, right there, collect all 4 Skystone sets, 40 cards in all. So, let's go ahead and open this up. I'm not having too good of a luck with that. There we go. Alright, so wow, these are actually a lot fancier than I thought they would be. And they're sealed yet again, which is crazy. There's the box. Nothing left inside. Alright. We will open this. Again, that's basically what it looks like. This is kind of cool, I have to say. Alright, so right here we've got a red and blue token. It's got the Skylanders logo, the 8 elements, kind of like a small portal design. Red on one side, blue on the other. Activision Publishing is the small font underneath that. We've got instructions. We'll cover those. I know some of you want to hear. It looks like one side is a red deck, and then one side is a blue deck, so you can kind of always vary them up. Alright, so we've got kind of the enemies here. It looks like you got like the Goliath Drow. Haven't seen those yet. We've got some... Ooh, Dr. Crankcase. Hello. So those are our two special ones. They're kind of stuck together. This appears to all be villains on this side, so that's cool. Garden variety and a couple of tougher ones. Same thing here. Blue side looks like... Okay, so these are the exact same stones. That's kind of what I was wondering. So if you prefer blue, your friend prefers red, that's great. But obviously, just like in the game, he would be very vulnerable if you were to play him in the middle. I could come in with a pathetic 1-point Skystone and basically take him out. Is it Skystones? Is it Skystone Smash? You could probably rig it up to do Smash if you got real involved, but the way the board's kind of laid out is kind of like more of the SSA Giants, I should say, variety of Skystones. So, nothing too crazy. 3-1, I'm just kind of going back through here, paying attention to the spikes and everything. So, pretty cool. We will set these down, and let's actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there are 8. These are standard. These are actually, like, not... They almost have, like, a plasticky feel to them, almost like a guitar pick. It's fairly thick. It's not like some little flimsy, just standard paper, you know, something like that where I would cut it out. It's actually like a pretty good cardstock. Now, this is an ultra powerful villain card, obviously. It is Dr. Crankcase. He's got 1 below, which obviously play him on the bottom ideally. He's got 4 on each side, which is insane. That's a really good stone. 2 up top. And it's got kind of like the glitter sparkle hologram effect, I should say. It is apparently stuck to someone. Oh, it's a Chompy Mage. Okay, so he's another really good stone there. 4 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 2 on each side. Now the back side of Dr. Crankcase, same thing, just in blue. And again, same thing there, just in blue. So at this point in time, I don't know anybody else with these. I don't have another set, so I can't like open it up and be like, okay, my Cheerios had the Crypt King box, and then I open it up and I have the exact same 2 villains, or Crypt King was on my box cover and I had 2 different villains inside. I don't know those things just yet, but I have to say these look pretty dadgum cool. Coming around over here, let's see here, Chomp Crank. That actually might be, I mean, Chomp Crank, now that we've seen what's in there, you know, Chompy Mage combined with Dr. Crankcase. I don't know. It's a possibility. Now, right here are the instructions. They're the last thing we will see. I may actually just kind of read these to you. Let me throw these down there and set that aside for you. All right. You can be looking for Chase McCain or something, I guess. Goal: have more of your Skystone cards on the game board than your opponent. Deal 5 cards to each player, which is cool. That means 1 box, the 1 deck. You can essentially play your friend. Youngest player flips plastic coin, which is right here, to select his color, red or blue. Or, of course, you could just pick. I mean, that would work, too. Sit on your side of the board, red or blue. Place cards with your color face up. Players take turns placing cards on the empty game board spaces. Red player goes first. Again, you can vary this if you want to. When you place your card next to any opponent cards, Skystones battle. The card being placed on the game board is the attacking card. All other cards next to it are defending. So, case in point, if I'm playing somebody and they throw down the Chompy, let me try and simulate this for you. We'll say that you're playing me. This is your perspective. You threw down the Chompy as your first move. You're the red team, so you went first. And then I come in here, and I play this guy. Well, I guess that would be right side up from my perspective. So we look at it like so. Again, classic Skylanders, 3 versus 1. That means I win. So assuming, I haven't read the instructions, but I'll assume that would flip and become blue. Let's actually double check that before I'm getting ahead of myself. We turn the instructions over. Compare the strengths of your attacking card to all opponents' defending cards. to determine the winner. Strength is the number of arrows pointing towards the other cards. In this case, it was my 3 versus your 1. If your attacking card has higher strengths than opponent cards, then you win the battle. Flip over each of the defending cards you won to your color. So again, you were the red Chompy, I played that guy. 3 is greater than 1, so I essentially take your Skystone. I'm up 2-0, and you've got to make a comeback at that point in time. Alright, never flip the attacking card, even if it loses the battle. If the cards have the same strength, it's a tie and no cards are flipped. When the last space on the game board is filled, game is over. Whoever has the most cards of their color face up wins. So, again, pretty much our traditional Skystones. I know some of you are big fans of Skystone Smash, but basically, I guess what they're saying, if I came in here, I don't know, maybe you played Dr. Crankcase first, and then I played Cuckoo Clocker. I'm trying to orient these correctly. I guess they're backwards. It doesn't matter. I've got the colors right. And then you came in and played the Chompy. I guess we were avoiding interacting with each other or something. Then I come in and play this guy. 1v1 is a tie, and then the 3v1, that would basically turn blue. And you just replicate that over and over until you have either a 5-4 win, 6-3, 7-2, whatever it may be, 9-0 if you just landslide somebody. If your buddy or your other Skylander friends have their own decks, you could actually build them up. Now, let's say that I had a complete set of 40. That means I've got 8 of these super awesome stones, okay? You basically can play these and ransack pretty much anyone. Granted, you could get into situations where you can't use that tip, or, you know, it wouldn't be able to be maximum damage. But if you've got the set of 8, you're going to be going places. That leaves you with like 2 regular stones, which again, you come in and pick like the strongest Skystone, you know, out of whatever remaining 32 cards you have, I suppose. And so that's when it would get pretty interesting again. If you take these to school, if you play some friends after school, in the office on break, whatever it may be, you could build a custom deck and you could just slaughter everybody. If maybe they've just got, you know, the same deck 2 times from the cereal they've got, and then you go out and you've got all 40, you're going to win a lot of rounds. So, that said, these are actually really, really good quality. I was expecting just, like I said, kind of something flimsy, something kind of like cheaper stock, you know, sort of like thin, like these stickers from the Valentine's mailbox or something. These are, I don't know, I mean, they're not like, they're almost the thickness of like a Pog or a milk cap, if anyone was around when those kind of, I've been waiting for them to come back. I really have. I'm surprised they haven't just yet. Not quite maybe that thick, but they're fairly, I mean, they're thicker than a business card. They've got a nice stock to them. Actually, here is Love Potion Pop Fizz, and as you can see, the profile on that cardboard, these are actually, I'd say at least twice as thick as that, so they're pretty dadgum nice stones. And then, of course, the special ones, you've got the holographic effect, and they're super powerful. So what I will do, I will come in, I will enter that code from the box in the collection vault. We will see what happens there. And again, that is basically it. Specially marked boxes of General Mills cereal, in this case, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which one more thing to do. Tastes just like I remember it. I wish I could have had that earlier at work when I was hungry. But it is what it is. This is the specially marked boxes. I assume they'll all basically have that same design on them, so be on the lookout for that. Another good way to tell is they've got the Skystone box, or board I should say, printed on the box. You know you're pretty much right where you need to be. Cool thing here, if some pathetic eBay scallywag does happen to come in and open the boxes thinking they can pull the Skystones out, General Mills was one step ahead of you, and they've actually placed them inside the actual bag of cereal. So hopefully there's no pirates in your area stealing the Skystone decks. But then again, that is what pirates do. But I have to say, the board looks really cool. I don't know if like maybe the Cheerio box has like a red colored board, or if Trix has a green colored board. There's a lot of stuff I just don't know right now. But I can tell you, the board is pretty cool. You've got this little coin you can kind of flip. You got, again, a lot of the rules you can kind of vary to suit your personal taste. But the main thing, these are actually really good quality, and they fit the board nicely. And again, it is like a classic game of Skylanders Skystones, so I have to say I am impressed. That said, again, General Mills cereals, these will be available. The literature I was emailed said February 14th, which is Saturday. The stuff today said beginning February at Walmart. So if you want to go day one and try to get these, I guess like this weekend at Walmart is your prime time. And then it does say that in March it'll hit other retailers. In all honesty, if you're at the grocery store, just check the cereal and see if you get lucky or something. But these are actually, again, like I said, main thing is these are really nice little Skystones. So for those of you out there, I know I've got quite a few subscribers that are really, really big time into the Skylanders Skystones. If that is up your alley, I think this is actually something that you will want to pursue. And again, what's cool, you don't have to send in a UPC, you don't have to enter a code online. You buy the box of cereal, and inside you get the box that contains your 10 Skystones, and then you've got the board. Now, could you possibly get the same set? Absolutely. But every time you're buying the box of cereal, you get number 1, the cereal, and then number 2, you actually get the Skystone set, which, like I said, make some friends, see all who else is into it, trade around, complete your decks, and have some fun with it. So I'll go check that out on the collection vault real quick. I will report back to you either in the video or in the comments section, kind of let you know how that goes. But again, starting this weekend at Walmart, keep your eyes out for the special Skylanders Skystones General Mills cereals. And until then, I am going to enjoy some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I think I'm actually pretty excited about that too. But I'll be doing that. If you got any questions, I will do my best to answer. Again, sadly, with just one set, there's just a lot I don't know, you know, like the odds, if there's like a super, super rare set with the Chaos card, if you can buy 8 boxes and have, you know, an equal chance of getting any deck. It's not been out, obviously, at all yet, and then I don't have the information to compile that statistical analysis for you. So as soon as I do, I'll do my best to relay that. But as always, thanks for watching. My personal site is oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. My personal site, again, oneofwisdom.com. An extension of that is the Skylander Club forum. You can find that at skylanderclub.com. Check it out if you like what you see there. Sign up. We would love to have you. Let me know what you think of this stuff. If you're excited about it, if you're going to try to complete all 4 sets, if you're planning on taking a deck of cards with 8 boss stones or something with it, and let me know your overall thoughts if you plan to pick them up. And of course, once they start to filter into Walmarts and grocery stores across the nation, feel free to leave your comments. Let people know where you found them. More importantly, if you can relay back to me like who was on the actual box, what Skystones were in it, etc. We can kind of start to compile some stuff. I'll actually take a picture of this entire set. If you take the links down below, you can see it on my site or the Skylander Club forum. And then if other people might get the other decks before I do, we can kind of have an idea of what to expect. Everyone can kind of plan ahead. So be sure to share your thoughts, share your information, make it the best it can be for everyone. And once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. If you see Chase McCain, be sure to post up. Chic Amiibo, apparently, I know she's been out at Toys R Us, but I pre-ordered her from GameStop. I got a text from them that she should be there today, although no one called me, so that's kind of concerning. But should get her hopefully tomorrow. Maybe some of the other pre-orders will show up. But that said, as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here next time.